Box to Box Hoops Preview, hosted by Dex.
In 12th place is the Milwaukee Bucks. Guys, I started doing the rankings for this preview before the season started. So I am shooting this after the season has started. The Bucks currently are 4-1 and sitting third in the East. But that does not change the fact that I've ranked them for 12th in my overall rankings. And I have ranked them. I'll tell you where I've ranked them as we get down here. We have been nominated for the TikTok Awards, top sports content creator, Sub-Saharan Africa, for the third time in a row. And we need your help to get this award, bring it home. We have not won it before, and I feel like this is the year. This is the year that we do it. This is the year. There's strong competition, and those are all my friends as well. But there is strong competition, and we have to win it. We have to win it. With that being said, I feel like we had a strong year, and we deserve it. Just like the Bucks. Oh no, they didn't have a strong year. That's a lie. 24-25 season recap for the Bucks. 48-34 record. Finished 5th in the East. 10th in offensive rating. 12th in defensive rating. And 14th in pace. 11th in the net rating, 2.4. That's basically if you subtract offensive rating and defensive rating. How good your offense is, how good your defense is. Subtract to get a net rating of 11, 2.4. They won the NBA Cup. They had a perfect record, beating OKC in Vegas on December 17th. So basically, they just won all their games. Giannis had another MVP caliber season, pulled Bucks out of 2-8 hole early in the season. They had an 8-1 stretch in November. That really helped them. Torian Prince, Gary Trent Jr., and DeLon Wright were smart local signings that really improved depth and fit for this team. They shot a combined 39.2 from 3. 12.4 attempts per game combined. So 39.2 is really good. Again, like 37-ish to 40 is really good 3-point shooting. So Bucks improved on defense despite their age, 10th in defensive rating. The emergence of AJ Green contributed significantly to the Bucks 3-point shooting. They traded Middleton for Kuz. They were eliminated in the first round. Of course, we know the story of Dame Lillard getting hurt in the playoffs. They were eliminated by the Pacers for a second consecutive season. The inability to score efficiently in crunch time really hurt them. That Dame and Giannis pick and roll is something we just never saw. We really just thought that was the way they were going to go, but we just never saw it. 0-5 against the Celtics and the Cavs. They really struggled to close games, especially against elite teams. And the Celtics and Cavs were the cream of the crop of the East in this season. Then the Greek Freak, the future, always a topic of concern. So everyone was just on their toes, like, we can't lose this guy. And I think it's difficult when you consider Giannis and where he's coming from. Yet to win a playoff series. They've only won one playoff series, rather. They have not won more than one playoff series since they won the title in 2021. We are in 2026, 25-26 season. So, that's how they did. This is what they did in the offseason. Obviously, they lost Damian Lillard, who was waived. And by waiving him, you were going to pay him $2.5 million per year for the next 5 years for not being on your team. Pat Connaughton traded to Charlotte for Vasilije Micic. Then Chris Livingston was waived. Brook Lopez, free agent, signed for LA Clippers. Stanley Umude and Jamare Bouya also left. Additions, they brought in Myles Turner, free agent from Indiana, 4-year, $107 million, which was a real coup. Cole Anthony came in as a free agent. Amir Coffey came in as a free agent from the Clippers. Gary Harris came in as a free agent from the Magic. And then they got the Thanasis and Alex Antetokounmpo brothers. Alex is an undrafted player. Thanasis, I think, was a free agent. No, he didn't have a team last year. So they just resigned him, basically. And then they drafted Bogoljub Markovic, 47th pick. And that's what they did. So this is how the depth chart of the team looks like. We have Kevin Porter Jr. as point guard, Gary Trent Jr., shooting guard Kyle Kuzma, small forward Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Myles Turner. The one thing I'm really liking how they're playing this season is Myles Turner is very happy to go and shoot from the perimeter. It doesn't need to be a big that plays in the middle. Let Giannis do that. Giannis loves that. Getting offensive rebounds, fighting against 5 people, he loves it. Cole Anthony, cover at point guard. Bobby Portis is still back, power forward cover. still around. I mean, Jericho Sims, center, Pete Nance, center, Giannis Antetokounmpo at power forward, Andre Jackson Jr., who was a really good young player last season, and many fans, especially Bucks fans, were just wondering, why is Doc Rivers not using him right? So let's see how they play him this season. And then Gary Harris cover at the 2 and the 3, and then Ryan Rollins cover at point guard. My one big question for the Milwaukee Bucks, it's actually quite easy. Can you keep Giannis happy? His happiness, this franchise is hinged on his happiness. Literally. The guy is always saying things here and there, cryptic messages, and you don't know what he means, but you have to keep him happy. They have signed 2 of his brothers, and yeah, the Dame experiment didn't work, so I'm pretty sure he's not the happiest of people, but I don't know if they've got enough help to help him, but let's see. Myles Turner was a big step. They had to resign a lot of players because they really didn't have much flexibility. Paying 22.5 to Dame per million per year, and he's not even there. He's now at the Blazers. Yeah, that's huge. So yeah, my one big question for the Bucks: can you keep Giannis happy? And the one player to watch out for me in this team is Kyle Kuzma. We know what Giannis does. We know what Myles Turner does. But they need a legit second scorer to just come out and be like, yo, I am here behind Giannis. And Kyle Kuzma, man, it's about time. It's about time. The hype started from the Lakers. The hype then went not really hype at the Wizards, but Kyle Kuzma is the X factor in this team. You know what everyone else is bringing. Kyle Kuzma. I'm looking at you, Kyle. I'm looking at you. This is your season. Yeah. Prediction, 24-second shot clock. Myles Turner, I feel like he'll fit in seamlessly. Losing Brook Lopez and bringing him in fits in seamlessly. His rim protection, ability to stretch the floor, 3-point shoot is just a perfect fit. Dame's injury and waiving him to get Myles basically meant they didn't have flexibility, but at least they got a really good player. They resigned a lot of pieces. I don't know if there'll be enough to challenge. Giannis is still here, and that alone should get them a top 6 spot in the East. I'm seeing them finish in 5th position in the East. And in the East. Why can't I say East? I say East. Anyway. Yeah. That is the Milwaukee Bucks in 12th place. Next up, we are going to the West. And this is where my boy Al Horford has gone. I only watch this team because of Al Horford. No one else.
Ready for the ultimate slam dunk of content? Don't miss out on any of our NBA previews. Hit subscribe and be the MVP of your basketball knowledge game.